Hi guys, we are having a very important conversation, ones that families have even younger and younger with their families. And not that conversation, we are talking about finances. It's super important. And I'm here with Affinity First Federal Credit Union's Jennifer Gardner. Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. So I'm super excited because I'm not the best with finances. My significant other, Zach, can attest to that. So this is super important for me because one of my goals coming into the new year is being more financially stable and free.
Perfect.
And you have some great tips for us.
Yes. So one of the things that the bankers have in helping you reach your goals is that we make sure that you are in payments that are appropriate for your financial lifestyle. So we want to make sure that you do not get into a car payment that is too big or a mortgage payment that is too big. And then the same thing goes with other life events that happen. Sometimes you have to take out an unsecured loan. We want to make sure that you do not take out a payment that is too large for your financial picture. So we want to keep you in the proper alignment there. So one of the things that you really want to focus on is in the long term. You want to have short-term goals, long-term goals. So you want to set up a savings so that way you can divert so much of your payroll into the savings for those short-term goals and those long-term goals. That will help you diversify your funds in the future for the short-term emergencies to the long-term goals of such as buying a vehicle, buying a house, one day having children. Children going off to college, it's very expensive. You know, and then you've got your next steps, such as retirement. And that's where taking advantage of your employer's 401k contributions at a very young age and throughout the rest of your life, it's really important to take advantage of that and contribute those funds, especially if your employer has a matching contribution. That's very helpful for you.
Wow, that is remarkable. So let's say, hypothetically, I want to retire at 45, and you guys just take into account like my expenses and how much I could actually save and how realistic that is for me in the future. That's
right,
so neat.
Yeah. 45, that is a very adventurous goal, but I do admire you for that.
Just wishful thinking, who knows?
It is.
So I do have another question. What is the difference between a financial advisor and like a loan officer?
So a financial advisor looks at your investments, your future expenditures, those kinds of things. A loan officer looks at the same picture, but then also will assist you with purchasing a vehicle, purchasing a home, purchasing your boats, your campers, your fun things in life.
Perfect, I love that. We were talking earlier, let's say I had a goal of saving a certain amount to buy like stocks or things like that. Do you guys guide us in that way of like what stocks to buy or not necessarily?
Not necessarily at Affinity First. I would recommend you go to a very specific financial advisor that will do the investments for you on the stock market side.
Yeah, awesome. So we were talking earlier and you were saying how, you know, your family they raised you, they know your goals, and that's kind of something that you guys do at Affinity First.
Right, yes, absolutely. We always like to tailor your lending and your financial needs around you and your financial outlook. Yes. And so oftentimes, you know, as we know you as a person and we know how your family has always handled their finances, as you know, as we get to know you and your kids and your parents, and we know kind of what your goals are and how you prefer to make your payments and how and when you prefer to make your payments. We'll set up a schedule so that way it works within your best budget.
Oh, I love that. Wow. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. That was very insightful. And now you guys have the fundamentals of finance. And if people want to reach out to you or Affinity First, how can they do so?
They can call me at 701-857-5541. I would love to visit with you. We can set up an appointment or else, you know, we can visit over the telephone.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. It was such a pleasure.
It was great to meet you.